Today we are going to continue with our revision for the first two chapters. If you remember, children, in the last video we had covered about business activities. What do we mean by them? Then we further discussed that there are different types of business activities, that is industry and commerce. In this we had covered about industry. If you remember, we discussed that industry is further categorized into primary, secondary and tertiary industries. Then we further discussed that a primary industry is divided further into genetic industries and extractive industries, whereas secondary industries are further categorized into manufacturing industries and construction industries. Today, children, we are going to talk about commerce, which is also a type of business activities. We would be talking about meaning and nature of commerce, as we had discussed earlier, children. When we talk about commerce, what do we mean by it? It is basically buying, selling and distribution of commodities. So children, with this we say that commerce is concerned with buying, selling and distribution of commodities. So the question may come to you, dash is concerned with buying, selling and distribution of commodities. In an MCQ question, it may be mentioned as industry, commerce, trade, aids to trade. So in that case, you have to tick mark commerce, because it is commerce which is concerned with buying, selling and distribution of commodities. Children, kindly read the keywords when you remember the definitions. It is organized system of exchange of goods and services, children, between the members of the business world and rest of the society. So children, we can say commerce consists of all those activities which are essential for maintaining a free flow of goods and services from producer to the consumer. So a question can come from this line also to you, that is, dash are essential for maintaining a free flow of goods and services from producer to the consumer. So the answer to this in an MCQ question is going to be commerce. Now children, in this we can say that it involves not only functions of buying and selling but several other activities required. So what are they? They are basically transport, insure, store, finance. Now children, when we talk about commerce, there is certain importance of commerce. As to why commerce is important, the exchange of goods is, children, a complex process, and there are so many hindrances involved in it. So we can say the main purpose of commerce is to remove all these hindrances. And this, as we had discussed earlier also, commerce removes the hindrance of person with the help of trade. It removes the hindrance of place with the help of transportation. Hindrance of time is removed with the help of warehouses. Hindrance of risk is removed with the help of insurance. Hindrance of finance is removed by commerce with the help of banking, and hindrance of knowledge, children, is removed with the help of advertising. So now children, in this chapter we had also discussed about trade and its types under the head of types or branches of commerce. Now children, from the hindrances, questions may come to you. Dash removes the hindrance of creating a link between producer and consumer, that is trade. A question may come to you in the form of dash Commerce removes the risk of loss or damage due to theft with the help of dash, that is insurance. Question may come to you. Commerce removes the hindrance of providing finance through dash, through banking. So, children, kindly read through the lines carefully, remember the keywords and the concepts. Because, children, when we talk about the MCQ questions, they are based on the conceptual knowledge of the subject. Now, children, let us talk about commerce under the head of trade and its type. Children, if you remember, in this we had discussed that what do we mean by trade? Trade means buying and selling of goods. It involves the exchange of commodities for money or money's worth. So question may come to you. Dash means buying and selling of goods. When it is only buying and selling, children, always remember it is trade. It is not commerce, because in commerce we also include distribution of the goods. So, children, in this we had discussed earlier, if you remember, that trade is further of the types like internal trade and external trade. Now, when we talk about internal trade or domestic trade, internal trade, children, refers to buying and selling of goods and services within the geographical boundaries of one country. So, the question may come to you. Dash refers to buying and selling of goods and services within the geographical area or geographical boundary of a country. So, in this, the options may be given to you as domestic trade, then the option may be given to you foreign trade, it may be import trade, export trade. So you have to tick mark the correct answer, and in this case the correct answer is domestic trade or internal trade. Children, this was about domestic trade. When we talk about domestic trade, children, it is further divided into two categories, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. You must remember the key definitions of each one of them. When we talk about the wholesale trade, children, it refers to buying of goods in bulk from manufacturer and selling them in large quantity to the retailers and industrial users. And the people who are involved into such kind of trade, they are known as the wholesalers. Next is, what do we mean by retail trade? Children, as discussed earlier, retail trade refers to buying of goods from wholesaler and manufacturer and selling them in small quantity. So the key word, children, must remember, if the question is asking you buying and selling of from the wholesaler in small quantity, then the answer in that case is retail trade, small quantity directly to the ultimate consumer. So remember the key words, that is small quantity, and they are directly giving it to the consumers. So the people who are involved in retail trade, they are known as retailers. Dash acts as a link between wholesaler and final consumer. So what is the answer, children? In this case, the answer is retailer. Now the question may come to you of any of these. So kindly remember the definitions and read through the lines. Now moving on to foreign trade or external trade. Children, if you remember, we had talked about it, that external trade refers to buying and selling of goods and services between different countries. It is not within the country. In this trade, the seller and buyer belong to different countries. So the question may come to you, name the trade in which the seller and buyer belong to different countries. The answer is foreign trade. It is also known as international trade or external trade. Now children, when we talk about foreign trade, it is further categorized under the heads import trade, export trade, entry port trade. When we talk about, say, each one of them, the question may come to you, children. Say, dash means importing goods from one or more countries with the purpose of exporting them to some other country or countries. So, in that case, the answer may be asking you as an MCQ question. Your options may be import trade, export trade, entry port trade, and foreign trade. The answer to this question is entry port trade. So, children, kindly read the definitions carefully, kindly read the options carefully. Before jumping on to the options, kindly read the question also very carefully. With this, children, we have revised what do we mean by trade. Now moving on to types or aids to trade. There are different types or aids to trade, children. They are transportation, warehouse, banking, insurance, advertising, packaging. In this, children, kindly remember the key definitions of each one of them. Say, a question may come to you from transportation. Dash overcomes the barrier of distance and creates place utility. So, in that case, the answer may be giving you options like transportation, warehouse, banking, insurance. So, in that case, the answer to this question is transportation. So, kindly read as to what kind of barrier is removed by what. Then a question may come to you. Proper storage arrangements must be made in business, and this is provided by dash. Options are banking, insurance, advertising, and warehouse. So the answer to this question, children, is warehouse. Then a question may come to you. Dash means designing and producing suitable packages for different products. So the options are advertising, insurance, packaging, and banking. So the right answer to this question is packaging. Children, questions may come to you in the form of odd one out. That is, you have to choose the odd one out of these. Say, for example, the aids to trade include warehousing, banking, insurance, and trade. So the option over here is that the odd one out, all are aids to trade except trade. So you have to be very conscious when you read the question and you read the options. Now children, if you remember, in this chapter we had also talked about the interrelationship between trade, commerce, and industry. So the question may come to you, say for example, dash industry and commerce are elements of business. So the answer to this is trade, industry, and commerce all are the elements of business. Then a question may come to you. Dash implies buying and selling of goods and services in order to earn profit. The answer to this question, children, is trade. Then a question may come to you. Commerce consists of dash and dash. So commerce consists of, children, trade and auxiliaries to trade or aids to trade. As per the MCQ options, you have to tick mark. Say if it is written aids to trade, you will mention aids to trade. If it is mentioned auxiliaries, it is also the same, that is aids to trade. Then the question may come to you. Dash is concerned with production of goods, that is industry. Dash and industry are closely related to each other. In this question, children, you have to mention trade and commerce. It may be mentioning in the answer in the options as business, profession, something or the other. It may be an odd one out. So you kindly read the options carefully. Children, in this topic we had talked about the interrelationship between industry, trade, and commerce as to how they are all interconnected and interrelated. Children, if you remember, we had talked when we talked about industry that industry is basically where production takes place. That is, production of goods and services take place in an industry. No commercial activity, children, is possible without the industry. Now, industry, children, is connected to commerce and trade. When we talk about commerce, children, if you remember, we had talked that commerce is buying and selling of goods and services. It also involves transportation, warehousing, insurance, etc. That is, it involves the aids to trade also. So, when we talk about commerce, children, it serves as a backbone to the industry. And when we talk about trade, children, you remember we said that trade is sale, transfer, or exchange of goods for money. So basically, trade is the nucleus, it is the center of commerce around which the commerce revolves, and in all, it helps the industry in the production of the goods and services. So, children, all three are interconnected. So, children, we had talked today about commerce and its types. We had discussed earlier about the first two chapters as revision. Kindly go through both the chapters carefully and clear your doubts over the Microsoft Teams for your unit test. Kindly read the options and the questions carefully. Thank you. Have a good day.